Hey, I'm Lauren, and today I'm sharing with you how to make the ultimate cheese board. So today I'm going to share with you everything I use, from cheese boards to cheese knives. But first, a glass of wine. Cheers. So let's start with the cheese. I get all of my cheese from Trader Joe's. They have a great selection at great prices. And they also have a nice selection of dried fruits and veggies and fresh fruit and crackers. So I have all of that here. I'll show you guys in a bit how we're gonna assemble that on the tray. And again, Trader Joe's, I get a nice selection of meat. This comes pre-packaged, so I don't even have to think about it. Almonds to add, also Trader Joe's. And we have some fun little accessories that will go with our board. Honey, you should always have a little honey on your cheese board. Bread, of course. And we have these cute little mini carrots that I get from a place online, so I'll share that with you. And from the same place are edible flowers, and I think that just makes it look super high-end and special for your guests. I also have a little garden outside, and I have some rosemary and oregano that I like to add on top of the cheeses. So we're gonna start by placing the cheese on the board and choosing a spot for each kind. I like to vary kind of soft to hard all over the plate, just so it makes it nice visually. So a few cheeses that I always use on my board are the Gruyere, Brie, and then a goat cheese. I feel like that's a nice representation of the different flavors. So for this board, we just added in a cheddar, which is a little more basic, a truffle, and a blue cheese, just to give the board a little more flavor, a little more interest. What I like to do is break up these bigger blocks so they're just not like a standard block sitting on your board. So I literally break them, but I also cut a few pieces to get guests started. And when I break them, I kind of layer them, and this is purely for visual interest. We'll do the same here with the Gruyere. And I hope that's how you say it. You can do the same thing here for the softer cheeses. So the next thing we're gonna add in is the meat. So take a few minutes and separate everything. It's also a little easier for guests to grab if you separate it for them ahead of time. And then we're just going to add it in between all the cheese. Fill in the gaps. So now we're going to move on to the dried fruits. We have some nuts, and we have a few crackers as well. So what I'm going to do here is basically fill in the entire board. We'll leave a border, but I don't want to see any of the wood. So now we're gonna use these little pieces I like to decorate the board with. We have the mini carrots and the edible flowers. I'll link to the site for you guys. I buy these online and they ship them overnight. So that's how we're gonna finalize this. We have it pretty full. So before it's completely full, you wanna start adding this so we don't cover up too much of the actual food. I only put a few crackers on the actual board because I want to give the focus to the cheese and everything else. So what I like to do is add another bowl on the side of bread and crackers.